I think, the first couple weeks.
Oh, and I had a bunch of people calling me like the day of. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, can you get me into ESL for the Fatal 8?
Yep, sorry, man. Can't happen.
All right, so here we go.
Here we go.
I still choose Dab to upset for the tournament. I still think he can do it. It's going to be a very tough road, especially starting now with BugvMan.
I mean, to be honest, for me, the last match was an upset. I really thought the bread would take Rebello.
I already like the way he's starting the match, just jumping. He's just jumping so he can counter that teleport from BugvMan. Nice block.
Great reading. Good block. Dab is... Man, he's looking so sharp today. I love his brawler Cassie, too. It's just, it's fun to watch.
So many mix-ups right now. BugvMan is having issues blocking, and he's stuck in the corner, not wanting to spend meter.
Well, I think that was definitely smart not to spend meter because he had a huge life deficit. It would have been nice if he could have tried to build a little meter.
Oh my goodness. Finally getting something started for himself, but look at this. This is beautiful. Dab is just jumping away, staying away from his health sparks.
Look at that spacing there by Dab.
Wow.
I think you're definitely correct, and he has played this Shinnok match more than once.
And this could be a very overwhelming match. Maybe you don't know it, but Dab is playing perfectly right now. Finally hitting something, but he has to spend 2 bars of meter to get this Vortex. If he blocks it, it's going to be wasted, and it is.
Good backdash there, but it doesn't pay off.
Oh, wow, what patience. I really love the stagger step in Dab in order to get that mix-up going, and nice conversion.
That was a beautiful hit from there.
And he's just staying in the air. Oh.
Okay, finally get something going here. Oh, he just goes right back in. That's it.
And a brutality. That was extremely fast.
Now he's got to go to the dentist.
You think the dentist is the worst of his problems after that?
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Yeah, but I mean...
It looks like you before makeup.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, I think your teeth is... That's the first thing people look at.
I want to apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I went too far.
It's all right.
I really
Just another week working with Dustin.
You paint me to be the bad guy, and
you do. You're doing it to yourself, bro. I just maybe I handed you the noose, but you definitely hung yourself.
Yeah. Ooh.
I just
See, you're the smart one.
Oh well.
I'm the good-looking one. You're the smart one.
Okay. I'll take it. I am getting old. You pointed out. You pointed that out. You pointed that out last week. Thank you.
All right, now you're just attacking me, Brian. It's not about us.
I'm reminding you of what happened last week. That's what I'm doing.
So can Dab keep the control?
So BugvMan going in here.
Again.
Oh, what a... Man.
Nice air-to-air. Doesn't convert.
What
not
can
bad.
BugvMan do? Dab is just... His spacing is just too godlike right now. Did you see how he jumped over that? Yeah.
Oh, finally getting...
Right when I say
Commentator's curse is like the realest thing I've ever dealt with in my life.
It is so real, and now BugvMan's finally getting all of his combos out.
Oh, misses.
Well, and then I say that again, and he drops it. Cool. How about I just stop talking?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe he steals flip kick or gunshot from Cassie. Oh, here we go.
I love that combo.
And a restand that's so good from... Oh, nice block.
Great block. Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't convert it, and he had to spend a meter for it.
Getting something started. There we go.
Okay. This is really close.
And just goes for a grab. Safe option. I like it.
Yeah, this could be BugvMan's round. Dab doesn't quite have breaker.
What is he going to do here? BugvMan's got to play very patient, but he gets caught.
Oh, man.
And he's going to wake up with a good read.
But he doesn't get the punish. This is so crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, no way.
That's going to... I can't believe it. BugvMan didn't really have to take any risks, and he did. He just woke up when he shouldn't have.
Oh, Dab, that was so clutch. This kid is just... He's looking phenomenal tonight.
Ends the string with the overhead.
How crazy would it be if we see Dab move into the finals?
And it is the gunshots.
Okay, yeah, we just saw it right there. I feel like flip kick would be so much more useful.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that he actually doesn't.
For all those Shinnok players you have to play out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a million of them. Oh, wait. I know 2.
All right, very high combo. Continues it. Gets
there we go.
the
with
Vortex.
The life lead.
Nice stuff for him. Wow, nice little bit of damage, too. 28%. And BugvMan adjusted very well. Brought it right back.
Final round.
Now Cassie, Dab is stuck in the corner, and he's going to use that nice block, though.
BugvMan's good, but he puts himself in the corner, which was huge
that was
mistake.
A very good trade for BugvMan right there.
Yeah, that got him out of the corner, and he got some damage off it.
Dab dropping combos now. I don't like seeing that from him.
Okay, that is just stuffing those.
Oh, and there it is. Jumping, keeping himself in the air so he can counter the teleport.
What a great read.
What's the mix-up?
And he gets it.
That grabbed a nice chunk of damage at the end. Wow, 13%.
Oh, again, he read it, but he didn't get the punish. But of course, it's better than taking the damage.
Yep. Dab looking extremely strong.
And again,
another brutality. BugvMan did do a good job to adjust in the middle there.
He did. He really did.
But Dab, again, bringing it right back. And it's very hard to fight Cassie Cage. She's definitely one of the more popular characters in the top-tier vote.
Such a weird win pose to me. It always bothers me. Like she's at some sort of... She's at an NSYNC concert. Wow. Oh, 2 respect. 1 for each brutality.
Yeah, so BugvMan... Again, it's hard to fight Cassie. She has great reaching buttons. Back 1-2 reaches, excuse me, it extends very far out. It's a good advancing normal. And Shinnok, although he does have good buttons, he can't really compete with her speed, especially trying to teleport as much as he is. If you've noticed that game, he toned down because Dab is staying in the air with those jump 1s and 2s.
He knows this matchup. His reads are exceptional right now. Exceptional. Excelsior. Excelsior.
Nice block.
Oh, good stuff by BugvMan here. Great start.
Started.
BugvMan definitely looked better in the last game, and maybe he can continue, to stay on that trajectory.
That's a nice bit of damage from actually stealing a gunshot. BugvMan looking very good right now. He's got all the right reads. He made all the right calls when he was going for those mix-ups, but now...
now it is Dab's turn.
Dab getting
in. He drops it. Okay, so I mean, great blocks by BugvMan here, and Dab intelligently putting a throw into the mix.
I like that. I really like mixing up throws. And here's the restand, and he just jumps out.
Wow.
Now, to be fair, Cassie really isn't at that much advantage after that throw.
Right.
But at the same time, just
round 2.
BugvMan just getting out for free like that.
All right, so big corner combo here.
And again, goes for the safe option and the grab. He does tend to do that often. I've seen BugvMan play quite a bit at this point.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now Dab, okay, I like how BugvMan moved up a little bit because Dab wasn't outspaced right there.
And he was in the corner.
That was really smart.
Yep. Good spacing and good decisions from BugvMan. Now Dab is feeling the heat, and this should actually do it. Yep.
The comeback.
Wow, with a flawless.
Oh, man, that was
tough.
All right, he's, man, all night. So we just saw Rebello with a crazy comeback against Bread, and now we're seeing it again, potentially. Hopefully Dab doesn't crack. He stays, calm. Because a lot of times when this starts happening, the other player gets really frustrated. The guy
they've lost momentum.
Right, exactly.
I don't think Dab is going to crack, though. I don't think that's really an issue that he should worry about. I definitely think it's possible for BugvMan to possibly get in his head for a little bit, but to let himself lose, I don't think that Dab is going to let that happen. But I could be wrong. BugvMan has been playing well all day so far. He was very impressive his first match. He's still impressive now.
Yeah, and then, I mean, he started out... it started out really one-sided with Dab, and then he got a little bit better in the second match, BugvMan, and then that last match was dominant. A little trade there. Dab gets the first hit.
That is huge.
Yeah.
That means that the first combo that he gets is going to be unbroken, which means that he'll probably get carried to the corner. But now those bars are gone, and the advantage goes to BugvMan. And I almost want to say that Dab is actually not playing as aggressive or even spacing as well as he has been. This is all BugvMan's same corner from last game.
Yeah, every time he goes in, or every time Dab tries to jump in, BugvMan's on point with the anti-airs.
I would be holding jump.
And there it is again.
If I was Dab after that restand from the spell steal, I would be holding jump because he's grabbed at least 3 times in a row now. Yeah, this is not the same Dab we saw.
Definitely not.
Oh no, and BugvMan now is not playing aggressive whatsoever. Finally gets in with a back 1-2 into the command grab.
Okay, good read there.
He's on.
But he's not at a distance that he wants to be.
Right now.
He gets in. Okay, he just needs one more mix-up. Oh, beautiful. Great spacing right there. Good use of the,
and he's doing a really good job of, excuse me, I kept saying command grab. It's actually an overhead, but he's been doing a really good job of landing that and tripping up BugvMan.
Oh, he almost had that perfectly spaced.
I thought she was Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't judge me, Brian.
It's okay.
I know you're judging. Nice poke.
Man.
Dab is...
Yeah, his spacing is definitely not what it was in the first match.
No, it wasn't.
There you go. That's what he needs to do, man. Just go in.
Getting him with that overhead once again.
See, he's trying to back up, and he keeps getting blown up for it. I think he needs to just go straight in.
He does. I mean, he can kind of... I guess he can afford to lose this round. He did build almost 2 bars.
Yeah, build. Okay, get in there. Just build that meter.
I would not suggest using bar until he at least gets him a little bit further down, maybe 20% more.
Okay, so I think he's...
And that, okay, so there you go. He has 2 bars a meter. BugvMan is also almost sitting on 2 bars a meter. This could potentially be Dab's chance to close it out for himself, but BugvMan's getting a great start. Is he going to grab again? He is. That's the 4th grab in a row. That's got to be sending a message to Dab to punish correctly. Or even just tech the grab.
That is so much damage to these gunshots. Good low poke into the throw there. BugvMan is on point right now. Could he tie this up?
Oh,
great
it's
teleport.
looking like he's going to. Unless Dab can get something started here.
He's got a lot of life to make up, yeah.
Too much respect.
I totally agree with that.
I know he has meter and he's got the shoulder, but that's a bigger risk for BugvMan than it is for Dab.
He's just trying to zone him here, but he's not going to make up that life deficit.
Oh, here we go.
So really, okay, so that was
shoulder.
Smart. Maybe he's just...
Oh, caught the backdash. This is huge.
He drops the combo. That is so critical. He needed that so bad.
And there's the... There's the meter burn shoulder.
Oh, man. That is heartbreaking. That might get in his head a little bit. He had that.
He did, but again, great adjustment from BugvMan. He's really showing that he came to play today, and he's been playing out of his mind.
He has. And that first match, he wasn't looking particularly as sharp as he did the first time, and again, just completely proved us wrong in the subsequent matches.
Yes, there you go. It's okay, I fumbled like 30 words today.
Cool.
It's not true. But I'm just trying to
40.
make it a little better. Wow.
Jackie Briggs.
Okay. We saw this from Dab last week. And
Dab has a great jack. No.
Write him that leather. Write him that letter.
No, Dab has a good Jackie. He has a good Jax for the most part. But if he can just get himself back into the mindset and the playstyle that he was using with Cassie. I mean, Cassie is the one that got him the first 2 wins.
Right.
I get that maybe changing the character and the play is a little smarter because you start fresh, but...
I don't know, man. For me, not on match point, you know?
I agree. But, you know, he's the one that has to play. If he feels comfortable doing this...
I mean, he's looking great right now. I mean,
he's looking like he was in the first set, yes.
I totally agree.
Except for when he jumps himself in the corner, but it's okay.
And then BugvMan does the exact same thing. Meter burns, he's going to get some damage here.
He's going to go for a grab. Oh, no, he actually doesn't.
Oh, gets a jumping punch.
That was not a very good break. He wasn't going to get a lot of damage off of that string. Maybe Hell Sparks, but... Right,
so Dab with a slight life lead, so I mean...
He's jumping back. He's okay. He's waiting for that teleport because he's jumping back. Oh, here we go.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Nice little combo there.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But now notice he's jump back one, and that's why. That's exactly why.
I love just walk back. I love her walk back too.
There was honestly nothing BugvMan could have done about that either, because I mean, if he went forward and tried to Hellspark, he would just create more full screen pressure, and if he teleported like he did, he was going to get punished. So smart stuff from Dab.
But I mean, Dab proving us wrong here on the character switch, and I mean, BugvMan looked absolutely amazing the last 2 matches, and he's having a hard time dealing with this.
And he steals a very unsafe move, unfortunately, from Jackie.
Dab with a huge life lead.
Yep, nice.
So can Dab move into the top 4 here? This is
a good combo. It's coming very close. That's going to be a punish.
Beautiful read, great punish.
Dab does it.
Moves into the top 4. That match was so hype. Oh my gosh, man. Dab going up 2-0, BugvMan bringing it back to 2-2. And then the character switch, which we didn't agree with, and then he takes it 2 rounds straight.
And again, that's why he's there. It's just from a perspective of he was playing so solid with Cassie in the first couple matches. So you get worried because we saw this from Dab last time where he switched to Jax and he got annihilated, and it wasn't even close. And the first couple matches were close. So that's why I started to feel hesitant. It sucks because we were both rooting against BugvMan, not because we hate him, but because Dab is a homie. Yeah. But to be fair, BugvMan played absolutely amazing. He even made adjustments against Dab. Yeah, very well. So he's still going to be in the top 16.
I'm totally blown away right now by his shin knocks. So definitely congratulations to BugvMan. And I mean, thanks for the show, man. I mean, we don't get to see a lot of shin knocks that high level. I mean, awesome. I love it.
So that was a match, and of course we are going to go.
It was a match.
That was our last match in this block, and we are going to go to a break. But before we go to a break, we have yet another voted on player.
I can't handle it. Another surprise
with Joshua Gray. Take it away, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, surprise, surprise, standing next to Carl, Perfect Legend White, who did call out the Jackie pick before it even happened. Carl, how does it feel to be right almost all the time?
Dude, I love being right. They tell me I have the best reads, and I read that. Because Dab's main character is actually Jackie. And I was thinking, like, okay, the entire match was all about staying outside of Shinnok's, like, a fireball barrage range or whatever. And the times where he did that, he won. But then BugvMan made good adjustments and kept him in the range to where he couldn't, like, keep it out. And it's very hard to try to punish Shinnok on block because now he can meter burn his fireballs on block and make, be at an advantage and go in for more mix-ups. But Dab wasn't able to keep him out until he switched to Jackie. And Jackie has better zoning, and Jackie's just better at, like, counter zoning in general. And he would read that, okay, Shinnok can't do his fireball, so he's going to try to teleport in. Dab read that every time and was able to punish him, and he took the game.
And we see Dab utilizing Cassie to try to get out of the range of those fireballs. It seemed he was struggling a little bit, though, halfway through the matchup, and then when he changed over to Jackie, you mentioned just because of the range, the machine gun, she can get into those zoning areas to really punish Shinnok, and that's what we saw.
Right. And he did a really good job of it, because at first, he didn't make so much. He didn't convert off his damage so much with Jackie. With Cassie. I guess he just wanted to get that advantage and keep him next to him. But really, he should have tried to go for as much damage as possible and then stay out of that fireball range. And I felt like that was a big turning point, because when he switched to Jackie, he actually finished his combos and was able to get as much damage as he was supposed to.
Carl, you've been doing this for a while. You've been competing for about, what, 10 years? What's that journey been like for you?
Well, I've seen the ups and downs, the rise and fall, and the rise again of esports. So, I mean, it's been great. Like, I started when I was, 16, 17, and my first tournament was, like, June, literally a year ago. Well, not a year ago, 10 years ago. And just to see games grow and, like, fall and rise and everything, just to see, like, new players come up, like Sonic Fox and, like, Dab, all these players. It's great. It's been a journey, but I'm still, like, I guess, a veteran. I still don't feel like that, because I look at players like Justin Wong and, like, Alex Valle as the veterans, but now I'm getting old now too.
I think we're all getting a little bit older, a little bit. Shout out to Alex Valle too, wonderful tournament organizer down here in SoCal, does some great work as well. Shout out to him. You look at where MKX is now and the amount of hype and how excited we were about this entire league. Now with a $100,000 announcement for the finals, how much of this is a big deal, do you think, to you as a veteran of the FGC?
I mean, it's a huge deal. I mean, it's $100K. I'm going to I'm going to train as hard as I possibly can. Like, at this point in the game's life for MKX, we're at a higher level than we were at this point in MK9's life. So it's great to see so many, competition. I think it'll be a lot harder to win this year, or in general, than it's ever been, because everyone's gunning for that. Like, with you guys doing ESL every week, and then we have, the finals coming up, and it's coming really fast. Like, a month from now, we'll be in the finals.
A month from now. Yeah. It's really close. We have 4 weeks left. You, unfortunately, were not able to make it to the midseason showdown. Not enough points. Yeah. Are you going to dedicate yourself for the next 4 weeks to get as many points as you can to make it to July 11th?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I had an event to go to, and I had to forfeit my spot because I couldn't play. And I think that was a big part, because I've always been in the top 16, or at least, like, in the top 5 whenever I played. So that definitely, like, hurt my point differential. But if I can, at least win every event or get second, then I think I should be able to make it.
You're very vocal online, social media, streaming. You continue to build your brand. What kind of advice would you give to any players out there that want to be serious about competing in MKX, and what can they do to build themselves up online or even offline different events?
Well, definitely you want to be yourself. You want to be as comfortable with yourself as possible. You want to be comfortable with your fans. Like, you don't want to just stay true to yourself, and it'll show in your gameplay, it shows in your personality, everything. That's my advice, because that's how I am. That's why I guess I'm so vocal. I mean, sometimes what I say gets misconstrued because, you know, I can't really relay what I really mean in 140 characters. So, I mean, it's probably best to, like, make a video or something like that. But really just stay true to yourself.
Really good advice. And also, Team Razor has been helping you out. Yeah. What's it like to have them in their corner, and they're also sponsoring the ESL MKX Pro League? Very excited about that. Thank you, Razor.
Razor is the best. Like, hold on, like, come on. Like, I didn't know about the ESL sponsorship until, like, I got here, and Razor is the best, clearly. Like, they treat me well. I love it.
Good. Good to hear. Where can we watch you on Twitch, and where can we follow you on Twitter?
Twitch.tv/perfectlegend, Twitter.com/perfectlegend, YouTube.com/perfectlegend, Facebook.com/xperfectlegendx. Follow me on Instagram at @TheRealPerfectLegend.
I was about to ask you, Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, the Snapchat at TRPerfectLegend. I think that's it. Yeah.
I hope you guys took notes, because that was a lot of social media. Carl, thank you so much. Good luck in the Fan Choice Tournament tonight. That's happening after the midseason showdown. We're getting ready for the semifinals, and then the finals, and then we have another tournament. This is a long, intense night of MKX competitive play here in Burbank from the ESL America studios. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the semifinals continue. Stay tuned.
Let's get this over with.